5 Lowe's Halloween 2023 animatronic demo videos have been leaked. Let's take a look. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to one of the biggest Lowe's Halloween 2023 leak videos that I will make, because we finally have our first animatronic demo videos to take a look at. Obviously, 3 months ago, we got some leaked manager meeting photos that gave us our first looks at the amazing Lowe's 2023 animatronic lineup. Then, my very last video, we just took a look at the leaked prices, descriptions, and stock photos for said animatronics. And then today, we have 5 brand new leaked animatronic demos. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so let's start this off with what is probably my favorite animatronic demo of the 5 we have today. And this is shocking for me to be saying. This is the new for 2023 Chain Zombie coming from Lowe's. Now, if you've been staying up to date with my Lowe's Halloween 2023 leak videos, you probably know that I have been saying since the very first leak photos we had from the manager meeting that the Chain Zombie was probably my least favorite animatronic of the entire bunch, that I absolutely hated the look of him, I hated the face, I hated the look, and I hated that we were getting yet another zombie. Now, this is a huge turn for me, and I am very shocked to be saying this, but after seeing his official demo video, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy him a lot more, and that's solely because of the animation. I think the slow lunging forward and back and forth that we're seeing for this Chain Zombie actually fits the character very well. And when you think of a zombie, you kind of think of like weird movements and kind of delayed movements, not human-like, and I think what we're seeing here with, again, a kind of slow back and forth, not a quick lunging, not just one motion, but kind of rocking back and forth in a way, with the arms being in a weird position, I think it fits the zombie very well, and I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the animation a lot. I still don't think the face is what a zombie should look like, and I do think it kind of looks almost too human-like to be a zombie. I also think the hair is definitely a little bit strange looking. It's kind of just like very perfect looking and very factory looking because it's manufactured. I feel like if you made it a little bit more messed up, it would fit the zombie better. But nonetheless, I enjoy him way more. Overall, I am incredibly shocked to say that I enjoy this guy so much more than I originally did. I'll also say the audio, I think, fits him very, very well. I love that he has chains on his arm, on his hands, kind of his wrist there, and that you can actually hear those chains in the audio. That's a little bit of a small touch, but it makes him that much better because you see the chains and you also hear the chains when he turns on, and you kind of hear that rattling noise. We know that he'll be retailing for $208, so basically just say $210, and I would say that he is worth the price tag with that animation, with the LED eyes, and with the mouth movement. I don't think I'm going to be picking him up, but either way, I do definitely think he's a lot better than when I saw him in the leaked manager meeting, and it is so interesting to see his animation. Alright, so next up, we have one of the most hyped up animatronics coming for Lowe's this year, and this is the red dress Pneumatic girl. I think the official name is like Ghostly Woman, but I've been calling her the red dress Pneumatic girl. We have known about her since the very beginning with the first leaked photos of the manager meeting, and we knew that she was going to be a pneumatic prop. This is the very first time a pneumatic animatronic is sold in the retail consumer market of Halloween animatronics. Obviously, we've seen pneumatics in the professional market for a long time, but it's kind of very expensive to make, and this is the first time we're seeing it in the retail, regular consumer market. And unfortunately, I am very sad to say, and I know a lot of other people are saying this, seeing the demo video is highly disappointing, and I cannot say I am satisfied with the animation. So like I said, we've known about her for a very long time, and I've been super excited about seeing what the animation would look like in a full demo video. Seeing this for the very first time, the first thing I thought is the animation looks very awkward. Now, obviously, yes, you can tell she is pneumatic with that fast movement. Also, just the way she's moving, very realistic in a way, and you can tell that is powered by pneumatic cylinders. However, I feel like the animation we're seeing with that kind of rising, popping up and down, whatever you want to call it, again, it looks awkward, and I don't think it makes sense for the character we're seeing. I guess she's supposed to be kind of like a ghostly character. She also kind of looks like a doll or a mannequin to me personally, with those cracks on the face. The popping up and down animation, I don't really get it. Why is she popping up and down? Why? Like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yes, it's cool to see that we're getting a pneumatic prop, and I was very excited about it, but seeing the demo video is very kind of just mediocre, and it lets me down that the animation doesn't really make sense for the animatronic we're seeing. I will still say I enjoy the look of the prop. I think she looks really good. I love the red dress. I love the cracks on the face, and I love the way the hands look. It's a very cool looking prop. Also very creepy looking. In the dark, this thing would look super creepy, almost like a real person. I just have to say that the animation was the thing we were really looking forward to seeing, since she's the first pneumatic item to be sold in retail market. And it's highly disappointing to see how awkward and how weird that animation actually turned out to be. We know she's going to be retailing for $360 United States dollars because she is pneumatic, and obviously you also have to buy an air compressor to even be able to operate her with those cylinders. So you're probably looking at close to like $500 or $600 with the air compressor also being purchased. And honestly, I'm not sure if she's worth that. Yes, she's pneumatic, but the animation is very awkward and very weird looking, and I cannot say that I'm a huge fan of her after seeing the demo video. Alright, and next is another pneumatic animatronic. This is the second one to ever be sold in the retail market. Lowe's is actually releasing 3 this year. We're going to take a look at 2 of them today with the demo videos. This is the pneumatic clown, and again, this is one we've known about since the very beginning. I did a video on this like 3 months ago when we first found out about him, and again, I was very excited when we heard that he was going to be pneumatic, and he was going to have very realistic and, again, pneumatic cylinder animation. However, just like the red dress girl, and just like a lot of other people are saying as well, seeing this demo video is disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think the animation of him going from front to back very quickly, very rapidly, again, just like I said before, is awkward for the character and doesn't make sense. The way this guy is kind of framed and how his head is kind of looking up at the ceiling. He's not really looking forward. He's more looking up. I don't really understand why he would be doing this. Like, if you think of it in, like, real world terms, and this is supposed to be, like, a real person on the ground or a real clown, why would someone be doing this? Like, I don't know why he's, like, shaking back and forth. I think it would make more sense if he had an animation similar to Spirit Halloween's Lucky Bottoms, where he kind of went, like, all around. Now, yes, Lowe's would probably be criticized for copying. I'm going to put some quotations around that. Lucky Bottoms, however, I think if we got a pneumatic version of Lucky Bottoms that had this exact look, didn't change anything with the look, but just made the animation Lucky Bottoms animation with those cylinders, he would be so much more cool. He would make a lot more sense, and it would be a great animatronic. What we're seeing, again, very weird, very awkward. I don't really understand the animation. Even if it wasn't Lucky Bottoms animation, but more side to side instead of front to back, I think it would honestly look better. I just hate that his hands are kind of in front of him, like in a weird position, and how he's looking up at the ceiling. Very, very strange looking animatronic. The framing is weird. The animation is weird. And I can't even actually say I like the look of him. I know I said the red dress girl. I actually like the way she looks. I think she looks good. This clown, I think, kind of looks very basic. I don't love the look of it after seeing this official demo video. And again, cannot say I'm a big fan of him. Alright, and next up is the new Angel statue animatronic. And I'm going to say right now, yes, this is a very simple prop. I said this months ago when we saw him for the very first time with the leaked listings. However, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I actually think this is a good animatronic, and I can't say I have any major issues with it. Like I said before, I think the look of this guy is very cool. I like statue animatronics, and I like when they're pulled off well, with the material actually looking like the material it's supposed to look like. For example, this guy actually looks like he's made out of stone. Obviously, he isn't, but SVI, the manufacturer, did a good job of making the clothes look like real stone, especially like the body area. Looks really, really good, and it's going to pull off that effect of stone really good, especially in the darkness like we're seeing in this demo video. I think the blue lights at the bottom of his kind of like feet area, or the top of the tombstone he's standing on, those look amazing. I love how it creates that blue glow, bluish like purple glow onto the body there. The LED candle is really cool. I love the animation in the wings because they're slow moving, not fast moving. It has a very eerie effect. I will say the red LEDs in the eyes, I'm not super hot about. I think they could have done a little bit more with it because they look like those kind of costumes you get at like Party City where it has like the red LED eyes. I feel like if they gave it more like animatronic eyes, so the red was like a little bit more vibrant or like bigger, it would actually look a lot scarier and more eerie than what we're seeing. But again, I don't hate it. I just think it could have been done a little bit differently. The audio on this guy is definitely very generic for a statue angel like this. It's very like Grim Reaper-esque, very classic generic Halloween animatronic audio. But again, I feel like this guy's actually more about look than it is even audio. If you put this guy in a display, people aren't going to be listening to him. They're going to be watching him, like, as the wings move. So especially if you put him in, like, the back of a display, at the back of a cemetery or something, he's going to work very well. You don't really need the audio. You more just need the look. Again, this guy is actually 8 feet tall, which is awesome. He's a very big animatronic. And I feel like for 250 United States dollars, it's a very good price tag. He's a big prop. He's got some wig movement. He's got some audio, some LEDs all around there in different parts of the body. And like I said, for 250 bucks, you cannot go wrong with the Cemetery Angel. Alright, and finally, this is probably the smallest animatronic in the demo videos in terms of how exciting it is. This is the brand new Haunted Tree for Lowe's 2023, and yes, this actually is an animatronic because the bird on the top branch does have moving wings, so we kind of have to call it an animatronic. I don't have a ton to say about this. It's basically just like a scene setter. You could put this in a display, and it might add a little bit of illumination, a little bit of light to it. I will say I like the neon green colors and pinks for the turn back sign, danger, haunted forest, like all that stuff. I love the vibrant colors, and if you watch my channel for a while, you know I like my lime green on Halloween decoration, so I love the way that looks. I also like how the lantern that's hanging on the branch has an LED in there too to flicker. It looks very realistic, very much like a real flame. And then, like I already said, there is a crow or a bird, a raven, something like that, at the very top with some flapping wings that make some noise so you can hear it. This is definitely not a bad item. I would not say that at all. I actually think this is kind of cool for a display. You could put it somewhere. You can get a whole bunch of them maybe and make like a whole forest. I love how it says danger, haunted forest. This would work great for like an entryway for a display or something like that. And I actually think this is a pretty cool piece. I don't think it's something I would buy personally, just because I don't buy this kind of stuff for my room or like behind me or anything like that, but I do think it looks very, very neat, and I like that Lowe's is releasing stuff like this for 2023. Alright, so those are all of the Lowe's Halloween 2023 download videos that we have as of the moment. Obviously, these are just the SVI animatronics. We still need to get the techie props, which in my opinion are the best out of the entire bunch for Lowe's Halloween. Like I said, Lowe's Halloween 2023 is very, very good in my opinion, and what we took a look at today is honestly, in my opinion, the more lower end of the lineup. Once we get those techie videos, I think it's going to be very, very exciting, and we are going to have a lot to talk about. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. Also, guys, excited for more Lowe's Halloween 2023 videos. Goodbye.